like the staff that works here? Are they really easygoing people, or?
When I first started here, the sound guy, you know, he's used to working with professional people who've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, like, I mean, he was like, this is, I mean, like, every single Monday was like, oh, shit, you know, like, he cursed.
Go right ahead.
Just, you know, he was just like, oh, God, this is not going to work, you know. He was like, you know, this and this and that. I'm like, well, you got to kind of roll with the punches. It's like, it's not okay. It's a big fucking deal. And
right.
Like, okay, well, you know, and now, like, I mean, that was Jared, but, you know, just, I mean, now we're like, I mean, you know, like, I'll walk out and I'll be like, hey, and he's like, blah, blah, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, on the same mind frame.
Yeah, it just, like, we're right in tune with each other, and it's just so, I mean, if he's not working, it pisses me off.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
You know, and then, like, the new guy that's managing, his name is Josh. He was, like, the best bartender that I've seen in a long time.
Yep.
You know? I mean, I've seen some good bartenders, you know, but, I mean, he's, like, I mean, it never ceases to amaze me what he can do as one person like bar, you know?
Right.
Like, I'll be like, oh, maybe he's going to have to call us like a bartender, and then it's like, no, not at all, Josh has got it, you know, and he's like the nicest guy. And I don't know, just, I'm so used to dealing with bartenders that are like, you know, they drink a lot, and end up being like drunk by the end of the night, or they're like, what can I get you?
Right, just kind of blow you off. Don't really have any connection with
anybody.
Right.
And he'll be like, you need a beer? You know, and he's not flirty. It's just,
right.
You know what I mean?
It's him.
Like, right. I mean, I just, makes my job so much easier. And I also don't have to worry about, I've also had trouble with, you know, people being, people are very vulnerable when they're in a setting like this where they're putting themselves out there and you know, expressing themselves this intimately. And so if then they go up to the bar and get treated like shit, like, it really affects them.
It does.
It's very, like, you know, it might sound like I'm being overly dramatic about it, but I've seen it happen so many times.
It's happened to me, sure.
Yeah, where people are just like, man, I don't know, like, I just don't, you know, I mean, I don't really want to do it again, you know, and it's like, well, you know, and it's all because of how they were treated by a tour guide or, you know, or a sound man, or, you know, and it's just like, that's all it takes, you know, so to have a bartender that's like, I want to make your day better.
Right.
I mean, it just means so much.
Yep. Kind of has a little bit of that hometown feeling when it's like, you know, everybody's on the same level in the workplace.
Exactly.
And it makes it easier, it flows better, and like the energy comes out and goes into everybody who's here, you know, the customers, the musicians, and it just all feeds, and you have this like great aura. You know,
the other thing with open mic night is that you have to believe in it. You know, if you don't want it to work, if you don't want that opportunity to be there, if you're not looking to make that a possibility, then I mean, it's way too much work otherwise. You know, and so everybody here, you know, like the bartender tonight is the manager, the bartender, the sound guy, you know, like, and even the tour guys, like, they're behind it, you know, they're behind it and they support it, they want it to work, and that's what catapults it, you know, and propels it forward, rather, you know, really keeps that energy going, you know, because I mean, you can feel it, you know, you can feel it, it's like, okay, here we go, you know.
Yeah, that's one thing I can say about Mojo is you make your musicians very comfortable, and it keeps them coming back. You know, it keeps them coming back. It's like a little community. You know? So, all right, I got one more question for you. Now, sign up. What time is sign up, and when does it close?
Sign up is 6 to 7 sharp. Like
6 to 7 sharp.
Yeah, like
All right.
Ends at 7, and it's pretty. It's a very. The nights get really crazy sometimes, so like there's a lot of planning that goes into it in order to make it work every single week. But as far as like basically, you're not gonna come in and ever feel shabby. Like any situation that can happen where you might end up like feeling like you didn't get enough time, or you didn't get to play the way you wanted to, do what you wanted to. Anytime that happens, I have like
You're next, buddy.
I know, right? Payback's a bitch. So anytime you have that kind of situation, like I've been doing this for a very long time, and so I have a lot of like what do you call that, like safety nets.
Yeah.
A lot of different things that I've set up specifically because like next time this happens, I'm gonna make sure this, and so I think that's what really makes people feel like my number one goal is that you leave feeling like you got to express yourself. And if that doesn't happen, then I did something wrong, And so I've perfected it a little bit over the years.
Yeah, we appreciate that, we really do. It helps a lot. One more thing. Okay, now the drink special. Now, I want to know about these drink specials now. We heard it from the bartender, but I want to hear what you think about the drink specials, because I think they're awesome.
The drink specials are you allowed to do, I guess we're allowed to say dollar amounts?
Oh, yeah. I think
Okay.
so, yeah.
We have dollar PBRs, as in like 4 quarters, and not from like 6.15 to 7.24. Like we're like dollar PBRs all night long. It was supposed to be like a summer deal. It's like, man, it's summer, like all the college kids are gone. You should like pay us locals back. We're having to deal with all the sorority kids, and like or not the sorority kids, like the freshman kids.
The freshmen,
And it's like, because every year, like, all the freshmen come and it's just like, oh, geez, And so it was like, you should pay us back for that. So he was like, all right. He was like, well, how are dollar PBRs? Yeah. I mean, seriously, you can come in and spend $6,
Right.
Well, if you're tipping, maybe 10, hopefully. I mean, good. Nice and not driving,
Right.
So it's just supposed to be a summer thing, but as we moved into it, it's kind of just letting it go. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Anna, for your time and doing this interview. And you can check this out on Facebook. So it'll be up for your eyes.
Hold on. Just so you know, the person on the other side of this camera is Lakila Saito. And, oh yeah, come here. And, she's got a little music thing that she's kind of thinking about. It's in the works and everything, but it's amazing. So go and MySpace and stuff. And Lakila Saito. Look up Bipolar Love.
All right. This is Lakila, and we're signing out.